Yeah.
Good morning. Well, a little bit of false advertising. Gettysburg 162. No, it's not. But that's what I'm calling Frank and I's overall trip. We will be in Gettysburg eventually for the anniversary.
Yeah.
But until then, we have a few other things we'd like to do. Like last year, we went to Antietam. This year, we'll do D.C., and then we'll head into Gettysburg.
Well, we're going to Harper's Ferry.
Shh, don't give it away too much. But, yeah, as of right now, it's in the wee early mornings-ish. And we are going to be heading over to the U.S. Capitol, hopefully for a tour of some form or fashion.
Oh, I believe that's the Supreme Court behind us.
Oh, Supreme Court behind us. But, yeah, we need to make our way over across the street here, so that's it for now.
More to follow.
More to follow. Hopefully you guys enjoy day two of Gettysburg 162-ish
Via D.C.
via D.C. Thank you.
I'm still on my parents is a secondary transfer me. So resident.
All right, we are now inside the U.S. Capitol after some pretty strict security.
Security checks.
We have to make our way downstairs. They do tours every few minutes. But if you have a reservation, which we do, we just kind of walk on in, supposedly.
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
He was a radio announcer for the Cubs.
His first
Oh,
job.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's so funny.
So
Okay.
yeah, so Ronald Reagan, like, fascinating history.
All right, we just finished up with the tour. And now we're going to wander around to the exhibition hall. I think I'm going to hold some of my remarks until I'm out of this building.
Yeah, we need a time to digest all that.
But as of right now, it's very impressive. I think every American should come here.
Every American should come. Just
But-
not when we're here.
I don't, I don't know. It's a lot of people. It's making it not enjoyable.
Very difficult, very overwhelming, and uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Anyway.
pushy,
It's
shovey.
a bad day. It's Saturday.
People that they don't want to wear deodorant.
They want what they want when they want.
Clean yourself before you come to someplace like this. I dress nice today. Dress nice when you come here and take a shower. And do a little research. Don't ask if there's a vampire.
Underneath the rotunda.
Ridiculous.
Anyway.
So we're gonna finish up here in the exhibition hall.
Oh yeah, don't bring lighters.
Yeah, no lighters, no liquids, no food. All right,
All right.
See you in a bit.
Deuces.
Rayburn.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Newburgh's Library of Congress.
Right, and here
Okay.
you can see more house buildings over there, more center buildings, and office buildings popping up, but they have a private use, so they're building it parallel, like not construction.
Okay. Yeah. So this
And
is
then 2 other library buildings pop up.
All right, that's gonna conclude our time here at the U.S. Capitol. What you think, Frank? Look at that. Just get in that shot. That's a nice shot.
Mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings.
Yeah, needed to see it because I'd never seen the inside of it. Crazy. Just, it's a madhouse. Just be patient if you want to come and enjoy it. Don't mind people, all up on you, and they're more important than you. Trying to listen to the tour guide and then get the hell out.
I don't know if there's a time period to come when it's a little less crowded, but that's the time to come. So I don't know when that would be.
Yeah,
Go then.
I don't know. It was enjoyable. I gotta not be frustrated with it. I too have a problem with crowds, and if you have a problem with crowds, definitely not a Saturday because it was way. It was just lucky.
But from here, we are going to make our way back to the hotel. I need to get on some comfier shoes.
He's been limping.
Well, I fell down my back steps the other day, and that's messed my ankle
Except
up.
for the bike ride down here, which was pretty cool. We were hauling ass coming down here.
So anyway, back to the hotel. Then we're going to figure out where from there.
Yeah, the Metro. We gotta go to the Metro.
Well, back here in the train station. And though the bikes are fun, it's definitely cheaper to take the train around the city. The bikes are about 45 cents a minute, where the train is like just a flat $2.30 or something like that. So we're gonna get on the train, we're gonna go back to the hotel, get changed, and then from there I'm thinking Ford's Theater. I didn't get to do it the last time I was here. They were having a play at the time, so. Hotel, freshen up, Ford's Theater. On our way over to Ford's Theater, we decided to come to a restaurant called The Smith to have lunch. So, we're gonna have a quick bite to eat, then we'll head over to Ford's Theater. What you think, Frank?
I've never had calamari with goat cheese on it.
Is it good?
Pretty fucking good.
All right, because I'm not eating any of it. All right, this is what's for lunch. Some kind of chicken sandwich. Frank got steak and eggs. Hopefully it's good. Waited a long time for it. All right, just finished up with lunch. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Frank had a large amount of food, so
Large amount of food and ice cream.
and ice cream.
So my
right-
complaining should be at a minimum.
Probably not. So we're from here. We're gonna head over to Ford's Theater, and then maybe over to the White House. I really don't think we're gonna be able to do Ford's Theater. I was looking at the page, and I think I messed up on the planning. So we may not be able to do Ford's Theater yet again. But we're gonna, we're gonna walk over there. Yeah, we're gonna walk over there just to verify. But we'll see. All right, making our way down in the Ford's Theater. Salvador Dali. That's not Dali. Mary Surratt. There you go, Frank. Right there. Right there.
Broken leg.
Yeah, definitely get a broken leg jumping from that height.
Thank you.
That's where we just came from. Frank should be coming down shortly. That's where we entered, down into the museum. It is interesting to note that this is part of the National Park Service. It is free to enter, along with, I think, the Peterson House across the street, which after Lincoln was shot, he was put across the street to the Peterson House. That is also free. I don't know if we're going to do that. We did that the last time we were here, so check out that video if you want to see inside the Peterson House. All right, walked out of the theater. Across the street is the Peterson House. Like I said, we did the Peterson House last time we were here. I almost said last year, but it was a couple of years ago.
November, right?
So, and it is, the Peterson House is great because it's not just the house, and you can see the bedroom that Lincoln died in, but then there's a whole pretty nice museum that's attached to it. But I think we are going to skip that. Did it last time.
We go figure out where John Wilkes Booth got at here.
Yeah, I do want to check out one more thing before we leave this area. So I'll get back to you when I get to the next spot. Right here would be the location of the Star Saloon, where John Wilkes Booth was drinking prior to shooting Lincoln.
Now they have the Hard Rock Cafe.
All right, so we're done with Ford's Theater. I did take a couple of minutes to shoot some footage for tomorrow morning's video. So you'll have to wait until, I think, Monday morning for that. I just wanted to see something. Not very impressive, but to me, very, very cool. So right now we're going to head over to the White House. Supposedly, a guy was telling us this morning that it's barricaded all the hell up. So I'll be curious if we can get a nice clean shot of it. But if we can, we will. And if we can't, well, we're getting into the evening hours. So from here, we might start biking. And there's a few spots that Frank wants to hit up tonight, biking around. So that's the game plan.
Deuces.
There you go. All right, right in front of me is the famous Lafayette Park and the White House. Well, standing out front of the White House, Frank and I decided to go knock on the door and see if Mr. Trump would be so kind to come out for a photo. So, he was. Nice guy. Nice guy. All right.
We could do the two.
All right, so we just walked to the back side of the White House. It is far more barricaded back here. So,
Well, I walked right in front of that.
but it's all right. Well, everybody else has too, so it's okay. Especially at the Capitol building.
Oh,
Just rudeness is perfect at the Capitol.
look at that. You could see TJ right there in the back.
Well, we'll see TJ tonight, maybe.
We're going to see TJ tonight.
But I think let's go find some bikes.
Let's find some bikes. Maybe a cup of coffee? No?
It's like 95 degrees out.
No.
But coffee does sound
Sound
good.
good, right?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Well, we decided to go for a little bike ride. I mentioned to Frank, hey, let's go to the Watergate. And Frank's like, no, just take the clip from Forrest Gump and put that in the video. And I said, I can't do that.
He's a national icon.
So I won this round. So we are currently in the courtyard, lobby, whatever you want to call it, of the Watergate Hotel, the famous, the infamous Watergate Hotel.
By Forrest Gump himself.
Let's see if we can get a coffee here or something. All right. We'll be be stealing nothing while you're here, Frank. What'd you get there? Key lime tart?
Key lime tart with lime sorbet.
Very good. Very, very good.
He's going to give me a spoon, but I believe...
All right. Still having a few refreshments here at the Watergate Hotel.
It was worth it. What am I going to say? It was worth it. You were right, once again. Best key lime tart.
And he said, just post a video from Forrest Gump. Why would I do that?
It was good.
Yeah, sir. You might want to send a maintenance man over to that office across the way. The lights are off and they must be looking for a fuse box or something because them flashlights, they're keeping me awake. Thank you. Good night.
All right, that's going to conclude our time here at the Watergate. Nice, enjoyable, relaxing experience here at the Watergate.
Absolutely.
I highly recommend. So from here, the sun is starting to set, and we have some plans to maybe do a little bit more bike riding along the river, stop at some other famous sites. We don't know. We're just kind of going.
General Lee's house.
Oh, Fox.
Oh,
What's he doing out here?
what you doing, buddy?
That boy's lost in the freaking sauce, Frank. Look out here, way out in the distance. That'd be the home of Robert E. Lee, which was taken from him, turned into the Arlington National Cemetery. All right, after a lengthy bike ride along the Potomac River, we now find ourselves in front of the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. So we're gonna pop up in there. I know Frank wanted to come here at night because it is a lot prettier at night, but it was a late night last night, so maybe we can wrap things up a little earlier tonight. Got to get on the road early tomorrow. There is a bookstore, so I'm hoping a bathroom too. Or I'm gonna have to
Violate District of Columbia indecent exposure laws.
Yeah, I might have to pee on a tree. I don't know. All right. For the love of Odin's beard, there was a bathroom on the bowels
Of TJ's.
of Thomas Jefferson's Memorial.
He knew what he was doing.
Praise be.
Deuces.
All right. Out of the bathrooms, making our way to the front of the memorial so I can get a nice, good shot of it. So right about here, I think that'll work. Currently taking a break.
Hanging out with TJ.
Just been sitting here for a little bit.
Pan back. Show him TJ.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool. That's the man.
But we got a nice
That's
we got a nice view in front of us as well. So just chilling, relaxing.
Hello? Hi. We're walking. Yeah, we saw this.
Hola, buenos días.
What do you say, Frank?
What?
What do you say?
I say this should be the most sacred ground on the planet. TJ is the man. Deuces.
All right, we're going to say goodbye to Thomas Jefferson. From here, where do we go? I do not know. But we need to keep moving. Keep moving. So, I guess I'll check back in once we figure out where we're going.
Keep moving.
Keep moving, Frank.
Keep moving. Keep it moving.
All right, starting to cruise our way back. We stopped at a few places. FDR, Martin Luther King. Now we're going to try to find a train station. All right. So,
What'd they say?
I wasn't listening to that. We are on our way back to the hotel. I think we are done for the night. It is pushing 9 o'clock. So we're going to get some sleep. But the adventure continues tomorrow, so...
Yeah, we have a surprise tonight.
Yeah. Surprise.
Surprise?
Surprise you're talking about.
Surprise!
I guess. All right, see you at the hotel. Back in the hotel.
Good thing I got my ice cream early. And my key lime pie. Man, what a good day.
But that's the end of the day. So we're going to bed. Get up in the morning, have breakfast. And then we'll see where we
See
go.
what happens tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Gettysburg anniversary starts real soon. All right. See you tomorrow.
All right.